What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Happy freaking Saturday. Thank you guys so very freaking much for each and every one who tuned in yesterday's live stream. There will be another live stream tomorrow where we will announce the winners of the giveaway. I will also put it in the video, so if you can't make it, don't you worry, you will find out. There's no way that I won't tell you who won the awesome giveaway. Also, speaking of the giveaway, today is the last day. So, as soon as the clock hits midnight for Sunday, no matter where you are in the world, your midnight is the end of the giveaway. So, you have time until, I don't know, the last midnight there is on Earth to do it. Because the moment I will record tomorrow's video, the midnight clock is striking for the last time. And then, you will not be able to participate in the giveaway anymore. So, if you really want to do it, jump over there right now, leave a comment, a link is over my freaking head. Also, as I said, tomorrow's live stream, 8 PM EST, CET, 2 PM EST, so make sure to tune in. And but enough yammering, let's get into the numbers, hammering. Yesterday, we were so close, we were at 99, then we lost 3 games in a row where we had nothing but lands. Trust me, if you have been there, you know what I'm talking about, and if you were, let the people know in the comments. So, then I played 1 or 2 more games after the stream with my Necrotic Exile, the Necro Exile deck. And I thought, you know what, for tomorrow, let's build a DIMIR deck that is close to that, but with some changes just to adapt to the meta a little bit better. And there's 2 midnight clocks in here, which are also the box art. That is why today's deck is called Time to Rank. And our goal is to get out of the 99 today. Will we do it? We must go on a crazy win streak to do so, and I really hope we can. So just like Italy, let's win all the games. And yes, I'm not a very sporty person, but when Italy plays in the European leagues and the European championships, I'm always a fan. But I'm still yammering. What's going on? I said enough with the yammering, and let's get into the rank and hammering. So, we have a Professor Onxy and Ashiok deck, and oh boy, these are really my favorite planeswalkers of all times. Look at her. So freaking cool. She is a real game changer in DIMIR decks because you will get low a lot. You will get onto 1 or 2 lives sometimes. And then as soon as you play an instant or sorcery spell, her Magecraft triggers and you get some life back, which is so freaking good. Also, if you're up against creature-based decks, you can just use her -3. I mean, it is a very expensive removal, but you still have a Professor Onxy on the field, so that is very good. If they have 1 creature left, it is a very good thing to do. Just use a -3, make her sacrifice something. And a +1, I mean, we all know it. It is so freaking good, especially in a control deck. You look at the top 3 cards of your library. You choose one of them, put them in your hand, and the other one you throw away. And that is no problem because we got a Midnight Clock, one of my favorite cards ever. Just ever. I love the Midnight Clock. And if you ever get into the luxurious situation that you can trigger her -8, oh, believe me, you just win the freaking game. Then Ashiok, you know them. Create a 2/3 black creature, nightmare creature, that when it blocks or attacks, exiles the top 2 cards of your opponent's library. So freaking good. Then you can return something to their hand, and they have to exile something. So if they have no cards in hand, and you return something to their hand, it is gonzo. Freaking gonzo. And for -7, you can steal up to 3 of their spells for free that you exiled before. So no matter how you exile the stuff, you will be able to steal him. So if, for example, you're using an Extinction Event to exile the creatures, you can steal him with the -7, the Shadow's Verdict same, and the Baleful Mastery, just the frickin' same. So these 3 also enable the Ashiok to steal as much stuff as possible. What is the rest of the deck? Making sure that we survive long enough to get as many creatures on the board and then to drain him with the Magecraft or just kill him with some Shark Typhoons. That is also a possibility. If you can hardcast one of your 3 Shark Typhoons, that is very awesome because we have a lot of non-creature. We have not a single creature in this deck. So not a single creature is in this deck. So you can put down the Shark Typhoon, make a lot of sharks with all your removals, your counter spells, stuff like that. It is very freaking good. Then so let's get over it real freaking quick. First the black cards because I love black. So here we are. We have 2 Heartless Acts just to get rid of creatures, and if we can get rid of a Faceless Haven with that, we are very, very happy. Then we have the Erebos intervention to get us life back. This is so important because there's a lot of indestructible creatures running around, a lot of Dogos protecting those creatures. So with the Erebos intervention, you can give a creature -X and that will take care of indestructibility and you get some life back. And if you're up against a graveyard heavy deck, you can just get stuff out of the graveyard. And if they're a graveyard heavy deck, chances are that they aren't dealing you too much damage, so you don't need the first mode, but both modes are very good. But I really have this in here because of the first mode, because it is just so freaking good. In the early game, for 2 mana, you get rid of a small creature. In the late game, you still get rid of a small creature, but you get a lot of life back. Erebos, I freaking like you. Then we have the Baleful Mastery, because you know me. Baleful Mastery is one of the best cards out of Strixhaven, hands down. Together with the Professor Onyx, we have 2 of the best cards in the set right here in this deck. You get rid of a creature in the early game or in the late game. It is just so freaking good. Then we have 3 extinction events, because it is very important to wipe the board as soon as possible, and that is why we only have 2 Shadows Verdict. But with the 3 extinction event and the 2 Shadows Verdict and all this removal we have before, we will be safe enough. And in the late game, we have the Blood on the Snow. Blood on the Snow destroys either all creatures, all or planeswalkers, and then you can return a creature or planeswalker for all the snow mana you spent. So we can return both of those if we have enough snow mana. That is why today, once more, no beautiful Pop Ross lands. Yesterday I forgot, today there's just no space for them. So, Blood on the Snow, if you spend 6 snow mana, you can bring back a Professor Onyx Bay, and if you spend 5 snow mana, you can bring back an Ashiok monster. So that is very sweet. And if they have like an Emergent Ultimatum, they want to put down a Liliana and a Tybalt, you just wipe them both with the Blood on the Snow. Delicious. Freaking delicious. So, what are our blue spells? Well, we have 2 Test of Talents. It is just such a good card. There's a lot of situations where the Test of Talents is just so bad for the opponent. So, let's say they're an Emergent Ultimatum deck. You counter the Emergent Ultimatum with the Test of Talents. Emergent Ultimatum is gone. Let's say they're a Cycling deck. You counter the Zenith Flare with the Test of Talents. Zenith Flare now is gone. And with all the board wipes and everything, I don't think there's any chance that the Zenith Flare deck will come back. Then we have Side Comics, because, sometimes you can't target stuff with the Test of Talents. That is why, because this is only instant sorceries. So you can target a Bone Crusher Giant Stomp with that, but you won't get the Bone Crusher Giants out of their deck. But sometimes it's still good to target a Stomp, because you still get a look at their hand, and then you can make all of your decisions with your Super DIMIR deck, which is a decision-based deck. Then we have the Side Comic. You can foretell this turn 2, keep it open, and the Behold the Multiverse that you can foretell for 2. So if you, with these 2, they never know what they're looking at, you might have either a Side Comic or a Behold the Multiverse in your hand. So yeah, do they play around it? Do they maybe not do anything? Could be. So you're pretty good. And the Side Comic also scries you 2, draws you 2 cards, so that is very freaking good. The Midnight Clock, do I even have to talk about how freaking awesome the Midnight Clock is? You put it down, it helps you ramp, so you can have a turn 4 Ashiok. Very freaking sweet. And then in the end game, you just draw all of the cards that you threw away with the Professor Onyx and get them all back into your deck. So freaking good. Then as we're playing Snow, we're playing the Gravenlore, because the Gravenlore is just such a monstrously good card. You scry X, where X is the amount of snow mana cast. So in the best case, you scry 5. 5 cards. Scrying 5 is so brutal. And then you draw 3 cards. So and it is an instant. It is a freaking instant. So you can hold back all of your removal, all of your counter spells. And if they're doing nothing at all, you just put down a Gravenlore. So freaking sweet. Then, as I said, we have the Shark Typhoon. So, this is the deck. What are we afraid of? Nothing. Only thing that we're afraid of is not finding a removal against a mono red deck that goes first. That is the only thing that we're afraid of. But with the Erebos intervention and the Liliana getting so much life back, Professor Onyx, we're so freaking good. Then land-wise, we have 2 Castle Vantresses in here. Because I played against another control deck and I realized, Castle Vantress is pretty good against control decks. So if you're in a control matchup, the Castle Vantress is pretty good. So we have 6 not snow lands in here with 2 Castle Vantresses and the 4 Murk Water Pathway. But I think that is a fair price to pay. Then we have 3 Fabled Passages. because I cut one for a Castle Ventress, and I cut an Ice Tunnel for a Castle Ventress, so that is why this is like it is. Then we have the 2 Ice Tunnels, because there's Snowlands and Islands also, so if you have a Ice Tunnel turn 1, a Castle Ventress turn 2, you have 2 mana in turn 2, which is pretty good. Don't you worry about it, sweet summer child. Then we have a snow-covered swamps, 8 of them. They're so beautiful, I really like them. And we have 5 snow-covered islands. So this is a very fun deck, one of my favorite freaking archetypes. And I really hope that today, finally, we can make it back into the numbers. And that is why the next days we will be playing some more, you know, meta-orientated decks. Because I really want to make it this season. Getting in 1,200 would be my biggest freaking dream. So I hope you enjoy. I hope to see you all in tomorrow's live stream. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all in those Dimiry Games. Alrighty, we're on 97. That is very nice. I really hope that we can get into... Oh my lord, it's a Giganta deck. Okay, I was afraid it was a freaking Yorion deck in our first freaking game. So this hand is pretty okay. I like it. I do, gots to say. So the Ice Tunnel comes down first. That is very good because it is an island for the Castle Ventress. What? Okay. Peculiar. Very peculiar. Whatever might this be? A Giganta in Rakdos colors? I'm not really sure what we're looking at here, but okay. It is alright with me. It is alright. Oh, yeah, I think I do know what we're looking at here. Yep, I think I do know what we're looking at here. So let's get some life. Why the heck not? They have nothing in their graveyard to bring it back for now. And this little goat won't be too useful here. So this is a sacrifice deck with a steal theme. So they will be very sad that we have nothing to steal for now. And we will do our darndest to give them anything to steal. So they have a... they do have the sacrifice draw 2 cards here for the goat. Alrighty. I think we have a very good chance here. Giganta will get countered. Get out of here. Get the heck out of here. I don't want your stupid Giganta. Alrighty. So we're going on the offensive here with the Ashiok. And just making them exile stuff. Just making them freaking exile stuff. I don't want them to have too many creatures from me to steal. So yeah, we're just going into a war of attrition here. Also starting from now on, we will have our Fabled Passage. So that is very freaking sweet. Very freaking sweet. The Amistern Predator. Okay. Alright. That, for example, is something that I absolutely will Extinction Event here. They do not have too much stuff in their graveyard, so that is still okay to me. Also, I could put down just another Ashiok here. Could do it. But do I want to do it? Or do I just want to do it like this? I think I do. I think I do. If they're getting rid of their graveyard here, I'm happy with that. But right now we're in the driver's seat. Oh. In the freaking driver's seat. So I don't want to have any creatures to steal. That is why I'm not giving them to them. Because they will just steal my creatures, sacrifice them. That is nothing that I want for me. That is nothing that I want in my life right now. So, even if they have like a Bone Crusher Giant here, that is still alright with me. We're putting counters on the clock. We're throwing stuff into our graveyard that we will get back later. The Shadow's Verdict is very sweet against this deck. It is very freaking sweet against this deck. We're just chilling here. We are just chilling. And I think that we're just... I don't know yet. No need to tick up the clock. I think we're just using the Castle Ventress here. The Test of Talents. That is pretty sweet. It is pretty freaking sweet, because if they want to steal something of mine, they are not doing it anymore. They're not stealing anything anymore. So, as we're looking at our Liliana here anyways, we can also do this now. Okay. So, what will we get here? The Heartless Act is pretty sweet. It is pretty freaking sweet. Alright. And we're counting on them doing something, trying to steal our stuff, because the test of talents is pretty freaking sweet here. Just pretty I almost cursed. I was in such a good mood here that I almost cursed. You almost got me. Almost got me. Alright, that is a sorcery, my friend. We're getting rid of those. Oh, get out of here, test of talents. Get the heck out of here. The Aggro and War. Okay, that could still be coming down. But then we will just return it to their hand. Maybe. If we really have to. But we will see. Yep, they do it. They do get the Aggro and War here. In that case, you know what? Let's just destroy our own creature. There's no need freaking not to. Oh, I almost cursed before. You almost got me. Alright. We're ticking up the clock now. No need not to. We have all these Ashioks. Very sweet. And in their turn, we will draw 1,000,000 cards, which is very freaking good. Alright, the Erebos's intervention. Let's get the Baleful Mastery here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, as we will be getting a new set of hands very soon. So, you know what? Let's do it now. Because that way at least we know that we have something sweet. That way at least we know we do have something sweet. So, what you doing, my Flex Stormy friend? What you doing? Yep, my midnight clock just explodes. Oh, okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. But still, is it enough? I don't think so. We just drew another test of talents and I saw it coming, so everything is freaking bueno. Everything is freaking bueno. Nothing to worry about here. What you doing? Nothing. Oh, yeah, right. I thought they were just doing nothing. Alright, they're on 7 mana, 8 mana here. That means they could put down the Aggro and War plus the Ghostwriter. Do I really care about that? Yeah, the Ghostwriter can get in here. I will just Shadow's Verdict that stuff anyways. And that is also alright with me, because I will Shadow's Verdict that stuff anyways. So yeah, pretty good right now. We have a handful of cards. They do not. This is exactly what you want. The opponent not having anything and you having everything. So let's check what we can get here. The Graven Lore is pretty sweet. And now we're Shadow's Verdicting away, getting rid of everything they own. And our Liliana will be big and strong very freaking soon. Very freaking soon. So, we have everything we need. They don't have any Hasty Boys. Well, they could find... Well, but I don't think so. I really do not think so. So they're scrying pretty good here, but we're still getting rid of all of their Ghostwriters, which is just so sweet. Oh, Shadow's Verdict, I love you so much. I do love you so freaking much. So we can create a little token here. Doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. They can't steal it anyways. And if we're attacking in, this doesn't kill itself from the Aggro and War, so everything is pretty bueno. Pretty freaking bueno. And we're making another one. We're drawing a card here. Let us see what we can get. Another Saw It Coming. Pretty good. Pretty freaking good. And then we're attacking in because we have to. So, and I think that we can get rid of the Behold the Multiverse. We have the Graven Lore, so that is fine. That is freaking fine. So we're dealing 2 damage to ourselves. Do we care? No, we don't. No, we freaking don't. Alrighty. So, my goal is to kill him with the Liliana ultimate. I will not be attacking in here. Will not be attacking in. We got the Shark Typhoon. We're not using it. We're just chilling. We are just chilling. No attacks. Discard a card. We're discarding the Shark Typhoon. Just out of pure freaking dominance. So, as I said, my goal is to kill him with the Professor Onyx. And, yeah. We will give him some hope here. We will give him some hope. So, There you go. Professor Onyx, get out of here. Do your -8 dirty work. Oh, I almost cursed today. Very sweet. 98. Alrighty, you almost caught me cursing there. Almost. But I stopped myself just in time. Just in freaking time. Alright, we're going first. We have the Beholder Multiverse, so we can try this, because we can find some lands with the Beholder Multiverse, and if we can put down the Midnight Clock, we're super happy. I'm inclined to do this. Alright, we're up against a Gruul deck. Haven't seen him for the longest freaking time, that is why I forgot the name. So, they will have some stuff that I really don't want to see on the board. So the Test of Talent's not too useful right now, but it is something. Alright. So we're getting rid of this MtgA like immediately. I really don't want them to use the MtgA, because if they're stuck on lands for some reason, we're super happy with that. We are super happy with that. So, MtgA, get out of here. Get the frick out of here. So we still have the Baphomet. They just have another one. Okay, let's hope we find a land here. Let's hope we find a land. Did not find a land. Alright, that is kind of annoying. But we might find one land here now. Holding the Multiverse. We did find a land and a Shadow's Verdict. But we have the Extinction Event, so we don't really need it. We don't really need it. So, also we have the Ashiok to return stuff to their hand, so that is also very nice. But maybe I should have kept it. Maybe I should have. So, as I said, if they're stuck on lands, getting rid of this MtgA is pretty sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. Oh my lord, they have a Snakeskin Veil. That is annoying. That is more than annoying. But we still have the Extinction Event, so hey. So hey. We're still on 20 life. Well, we're on 16 life. But that is alright. It's alright, it's alright. So, we will get rid of this MtgA still now. So, yeah. They will put down the Lovestruck Beast. Let's just hope that they don't have another token generator. And then we're kind of okay. Kind of. They do have the land here. Very annoying. And a Jaspara Sentinel. But that is no, that is not a... So I really wish I would have kept this Shadow's Verdict here. There was a huge freaking misplay. A huge freaking misplay. So, if they have the Goldspan Dragon here, I will be a little bit sad, but only a little bit. The Great Henge. That is very annoying. But not the end of the world annoying. Because we have the Ashiok now, so we do have some stuff to do. We do have some stuff to do. And as soon as we find a counter spell, we can return this Great Henge. But they will draw a million cards here, which I really don't like. I really do not. Really do freaking not like it. And they only have the MtgA in exile. So yeah. What are they doing here? What you doing here? So I should really have kept this Shadow's Verdict. I'm very sad that I didn't. It wasn't too smart of me. Alright, Jaspara Sentinel activated. I mean, we do have the Midnight Clock, so very soon we will draw a lot of cards, but not enough. Okay, yeah, that is annoying. But that also means that they're attacking with the Jaspara Sentinel here. They drew land, okay. That is fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. We could now return their Great Henge to their hand, but do I really want to do that? Well, we will see what we draw here, and then we will decide. Maybe I get another chance at luck here. I do not get another chance at luck. But we have the Castle Ventress now, so that is kind of another chance at luck. If I do this now... Well, I don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna. Having some blockers here is very good. It is very good. And if we survive long enough, we will have a chance with our Midnight Clock. And with our Castle Ventress, we also can scry here, so that is very good. They drew a land. Love to see it. Because I think that their other card is a land. Otherwise, they would have played it. Or it is... Well, we now have the Test of Talents also. So if it is a... I don't know. A Shatter Skull Smashing. Yeah, I don't think so, my friend. I really do not think so. We have to counter this. We do have to counter it. And we're getting rid of a lot of lands for them. That is not good, but also not bad. And they still kind of have to attack in here. They do not. Do not attack in. Freaking love to see it. Freaking. Oh my lord, this is so good. This is so freaking good. Alright. So, we just had the luckiest freaking turn of events here. Midnight Clock is gonzo. We're keeping our blocker here. Oh my lord, not the Midnight Clock. The Greatest Henge. Alright. So, we're putting down a blue here because we really want to scry next turn. And we have more black than blue, so yeah, let's put down a blue here. Alright, ending the turn on a high note. Ending the turn on a high note. So no matter what they do have here, we're still okay. We're still okay. Unless they have a gold span dragon, then I'm not too happy about it. But it looks like Rinta is just thinking long and hard about their life choices here. So we will see what their life choices are. Are they good? Are they bad? Are they extraordinary? Also, I love how you can see through my chest. I have a hole in my chest. Somebody save me. Somebody freaking save me. Yeah, Rinta's taking their sweet time. I think they're salty, roping us now for 2 minutes straight. So yeah, what you gonna do about it? Let's giving some good old Liliana spanking. I got myself some chips yesterday with Poke Bowl taste. That is so weird. That is so freaking weird. I got to say. It tastes so freaking weird. Alright, you have very good example. Somebody can take a loss. I mean, why be so salty? Why be so freaking salty? Is there anything you can do against this? No, you just have to wait for all their timeouts to run out. Every time they're holding priority. It's just so bad mannered. What do you experience? No, we're saying here to listen to talk to me. Just skip ahead a little bit. Doesn't really matter. I'll show you always full experience on my games. Giving them the wheel. Giving them CD run. Where's the CD run? Here it is. Here it is. Rinta, you know, we all know what you're doing here. You're being super salty. And that is okay with me. So we're taking Ring Ward is alright. Oh, they even have instant in hand. They even have freaking instant in hand. Oh my lord, it is free win. It is free win. Maybe we'll just accelerate this part. Maybe we'll. And then we'll have to talk very fast all the time. But it's just craziness. It's just craziness. I mean, even Ashiok. Why are you being so salty? Why are you being so salty, Rinta? Wow. Just wow. Okay. Well, that's just what it is. It is just what it is. You can't do anything against it. I mean, we're waiting since 2 minutes now, and we got a free win. I mean, it's not a free win. We won fair and square. No rank up, but that is just so bad-mannered. So bad-mannered. Oh, I lose. I'm pooping all over your chessboard. Alright, we're up against Ruark. I hope that this time we aren't getting roped. We're going first. Freaking love it. And with a nice freaking hand. All we need is a little bit of land and then we're good. But I think keeping 3 lands is everything you can do to be safe. So yeah. Also, don't you like these sleeves? Aren't they freaking beautiful? Alright, another freaking Venota deck. Another freaking Venota deck. Today is really the Venota day. Today is the Venota day of days. So we will see what they have here. I think it's going to be something annoying. So yeah. We're getting rid of that Usher immediately. I mean, it triggers the Venota. It triggers itself. So yeah. Maybe they're shooting it with the Bone Crusher Giant. That would be funny. Kinda. So, either a land or whatever would be good. But we're still missing 1 blue source here for our Gravenlore. So yeah. Whatever land we get, though, is good, because we will get our Ashiok. There it is, the Bone Crusher boy. There you are. There you are. But you're missing lands. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm very sorry that you're missing lands. With your Venota deck. But you have another Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they do. There it is. Another land. So, yeah. Still okay for them. They have the Elite Spellbinder now. Yeah, doesn't really matter what they get rid of here. We will pay a lot for it anyways. We will pay a lot for it anyways. So, I hope they're not getting rid of my... Even if they're getting rid of my Baleful Mastery, I can still play the student cost, so it will still only cost 4. But we will see what they do. We'll put down the Snow-Covered Swamp, and then just keep up our Gravenlore. So, Ruark. Are you starting to rope us now immediately? You saw our hand and you just left? Is that what is happening now? Is today rope-a-dope day? Rope-a-dope Saturday. I almost cursed before. People are roping us. What is going on today? Crazy. And yeah, Italy is playing tonight. Oh, they're getting rid of the Ashiok. I freaking love it. Freaking love it. Alright, so we have the side coming even now. That is so good. That is so freaking good. So if they're putting down like a Blade Historian here, we are super safe. We are super safe. And if they're putting down a Bone Crushy Boy, we are also super safe. Because we can just Extinction Event those suckers. Just Extinction Event them. So we will see. I would really love to play the Graven Lore here because we're crying 4 with it, which is very, very nice. And finding some more removal would be very sweet. Alright, are you putting down your Bone Crusher Boy? You know about my hand now. You know about it. Mr. Ruark, or Mrs. Ruark, or... I don't want to assume genders here on MTG Malone. Sue me. Sue me. If people care about it, who am I to tell them they shouldn't? Alright, getting into attacks. Freaking love it. Get in here. Deal me 3 damage. I really don't care about that. And then we're using the Graven Lore. And we're just using the Graven Lore. Unless, of course, they're putting down... Okay. Yeah, that is still fine with me. That is still odd. That is still odd. So, yeah. Do it. Do it. So, what can we get here? I hope it is something sweet. The Test of Talents, not too useful. And I think one more land is way more than enough. And we already have a counter spell, so yeah. This was a very nice pickup here. So, if we're using the Extinction Event here, we want to have our Baleful Mastery open. So, or do we? Do we even? Do we even? That doesn't help you at all. That does not help you at all. Yeah, it doesn't really help you at all. So, I kind of want my Baleful Mastery to be open. Also, next turn, we can play our Ashiok, so that is very sweet. Very, very sweet. So, they have another Bone Crusher Giant. Bone crushing our face. Alright, go ahead, my friend. Just go ahead. I really do not care. I really do not. Alrighty. There's no need for us to do anything here. We found another Baleful Mastery. If they now attack in, we have a Shark Typhoon to block the Bone Crusher Giant. If they have a Venota, we can just use the Venota. Use the Baleful Mastery. I'm sorry. Yeah, we are using the Venota. Right. Right, Malone. Get your facts straight. Get your freaking facts straight. Alright, getting rid of this one is very nice. And yeah, we still have stuff to do. So that is very sweet. If we're using this one, how does it cost? 7? We only have 8. Alright. Let's foretell our side coming here then. Let's just do it. We, as I said, can just pay for Mastery this Bone Crusher Giant, which is very sweet. I mean, yes, we're taking 2. But that is still better than, you know, taking more than 2. It is just freaking better. And a small one here. I do not really care about the Selfless Savior. No way, Jose. There is way more important stuff to get rid of with our counter spell than a 1/1. Alright, especially now that we got this. So the Erebos intervention here is very sweet. So can we get into the 99 with this? Oh my lord, how many of those do you have? How many do you have? So as we have all the removal, I don't want to take another 2 here. But they have exactly the same amount of Bone Crusher Giants that they have lands. And that is brutal for them. Freaking brutal. Are you doing anything else? The Skyclave Apparition. Alright, are we getting rid of that here? I mean, we can get rid of that later. So let's just use our Graven Lore here to get ourselves some stuff. Another Baleful Mastery? I don't think so. But the Professor Onyx? I can't say no to that. Can't freaking say no to that. Alrighty. So we're putting down the clock here, and then we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So that is more than enough. And they will be very sad that they used the Skyclave Apparition here. I think they will be very, very sad that they used it here. So we have the Baleful Mastery, we have the Erebos' intervention. So everything is still a-okay. And very soon we will draw 1,000,000 cards. And then very soon we can put down our Professor Onyx. But they must be very salty here. They only found a land after 16. Well, they only drew 16 cards. We drew like 23. So that is a huge freaking difference. Alrighty. Putting down the Blade Historian. We are getting rid of the Blade Historian and getting rid of the Skyclave Apparition. Or are we? Yeah, I think we are. I think we are. Getting some life here is pretty sweet. It is just pretty freaking sweet. And yeah. With the Ashiok, we can return something to their hand, make him exile something, so that is very nice. I don't know what they have in hand, but it better be something good. So it is time for our Ashiok. Finally, your time to freaking shine. So getting rid, they don't have any more Bone Crusher Giants, I'm pretty sure of that. I am pretty sure of that. They will get rid of the Selfless Savior here. I'm also pretty sure of that. Also, we used our Castle Ventress. That is kind of saddening. But okay, what you gonna do about it? Oh, they aren't. What was that? What was that? What the heck was that? A deafening silence. Interesting. Pretty interesting. Okay. So, getting ourselves another blue source. Seems okay. Now we can use the Behold the Multiverse here. Do we have anything? Now we switched, we shuffled our library, so that is very sweet. That indeed is very sweet. The Skyclave Apparition. That is annoying, my friend. That is very freaking annoying. You freaking monster. The Baleful Mastery is something that I absolutely want here. Absolutely want. That is insane. That is insane. Them taking our freaking Midnight Clock. You monster. You monster. You little monster. So how much mana do we have? We have a lot of mana. So let's get even more mana out of our freaking library. With the Fabled Passage Kraken here. And then we can put down the Liliana finally. Oh, sorry. Professor Onyx. And yeah, we still have the Baleful Mastery. So everything is freaking bueno. And we will see what we can get here. We will just see what we can get here. There is still a Midnight Clock in our deck. The Extinction Event. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. I don't think that we need another Ashiok here. So we're passing the turn. And we will see what they do here. We will just see what they do here. But we're looking pretty good. I mean, they were stuck on 3 lands for the longest freaking time. Just for the longest freaking time. So, Venota, get out of here. Just get out of here. I think they will scoop very soon. Yeah. How do I know? I would have scooped now. I would have scooped. So we're in the 99. Very freaking sweet. 1 win away. 1 win away. Alright, we're 3-0 right now against ABBG. Opponent's going first. So we're up against a mono-red deck. That is going first. How do I know? The same way I always know. It is just the way Magic works today. Nowadays. Oh, it's another Venota deck. It is just another freaking Venota deck. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Okay, well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? It's not? It's a dog. Oh, well, it's a Venota dog deck. It's a Venota dog deck. It's not like, yeah. It's not like that. So, getting in there for 2. Very annoying. But hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We found another land. That is very freaking good. Very freaking good. So we can get rid of this Selfless Savior here. Which is very good. And yeah. That is everything I want right now. Maybe they're stuck on lands. Maybe they are. We will find out. We will freaking find out. But if they don't get rid of the pack leader, of the Selfless Savior here, at least we're getting rid of the pack leader, which is also very nice. And we have a Shark Typhoon as a blocker also very soon, so that is good. And maybe they're stuck on lands. Maybe they are. Who knows? Would be sweet. Would be very sweet. Oh, it looks like they are. It looks like they are. That is so freaking good. So we will throw a Shark Typhoon right in front of them. Because I want to. Because I freaking want to. And I really hope that they play something for... they have an elite Spellbinder ready to rock and roll. That is so freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. Okay. But they still would need to find another land off the top. And they have to make a tough call here. Do they want to get rid of my Extinction Event? Or do they want to get rid of my Ashiok here? Because the Ashiok is also pretty annoying. Don't you get me wrong. But only one trigger from Venota is everything that could change the game into the worst. Into the freaking worst. But what would they get? The worst thing they could get is another lead Spellbinder. They could also get like a... a Blade Historian that is also even. And we have enough lands to play the Extinction Event very soon. So it is not even that bad. For now. For now. Getting rid of the Ashiok. Alright, I gotcha. I gotcha, my friend. So. We're not doing anything here. Because I really want them to attack in with the Elite Spellbinder. Let's just hope they didn't find another land off the top. And a freaking Venota in hand. But, yeah. They don't do anything here. I really want to block the Elite Spell. Are you serious? Are you just being super serious right now? Super freaking serious. This is a lot of lands. A lot of lands I don't want to see here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, game. I gotcha. I freaking gotcha. Hello. Let's give him the hello. Because we have all these lands. We're getting rid of one Elite Spellbinder here at least. But wow. This is insanity. Oh my lord, but all the insanity paid out. All the insanity paid out. Thank you, freaking game. Wow. But those were how many lands off the top? 4? Yeah. Pretty happy we didn't get those. Pretty happy we didn't get those. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we can get the Professor Onyx down. And make them sacrifice their creature. If they have a Bone Crusher Giant here now for our Professor Onyx, that is what it is. But I prefer having no creatures on the board. Okay. Well, you will be sad here. You will be very sad here. The Erebos' intervention is so freaking nice here. So freaking nice here. So we're chilling for now. No need to do anything. We will see what they do. We will freaking see what they do. Alright, that I cannot allow. The Bolt Hound is good. And I don't want to have him around. And now we can even get rid of this Elite Spellbinder. Get ourselves 5 life back thanks to the Professor Onyx. Oh, Professor Onyx, you're such a bay. Such a bay. Oh my lord, and we're drawing a million lands. So we're getting ourselves the Baleful Mastery. And we're putting down the Ashiok now. I don't think that there's anything apart from a Bolt Hound they might have, but... Oh, and they surrender! Can we get into the numbers? Can we get into the numbers? Oh, come on! How many games do I have to win to get into the numbers? I have 3 in a row now. 4 in a row now. Alright, we have time for one last game here. One last game, and if we win it, we will get into the numbers. It is the battle of the 99%. The freaking battle of the 99%. The opponent's going first. Can we find land is the only question I have. If we don't, we're looking pretty bad. Alright, this is better because of all the stuff we have here. And I think I'm getting rid of the Baleful Mastery. Oh, we're up against Mono White. We are up against Mono White. So let's put this one down. We have the Heartless Act. We have the Erebos Intervention. So as long as you don't have... Okay, that is very good. That is very freaking good. So we're getting ourselves a black here. I was afraid that they might have like the creature that gives +1/+1 counters. That one would have been very annoying. We even found another land. So let us see what they do here. maybe we can chill for one more round. Maybe. We will find out. We will freaking find out. You're just attacking in, I guess. The Elite Spellbinder. Okay. Okay. They didn't attack in. We're still getting rid of the Speaker of the Heavens here. We kinda have to. And we have the Heartless Act, we have the Shark Typhoons. They will get rid of something here. And I think it's going to be the Heartless Act. But then we still have the Shark Typhoon to block this Elite Spellbinder. They will have to get rid of one of their Selfless Saviors. So, yeah. Oh, they got rid of the Midnight Clock. Interesting. Pretty interesting. Alrighty. I see you. I see you. So, let's just hope they don't have a hammer here. Let's just freaking hope they don't have a freaking hammer here. Alright. We're putting down the Shark Typhoon. Only have 2 Selfless Saviors, so sooner or later we will freaking get them with something. The Shadow's Verdict is very nice as long as we can find a land very soon. As long as we can find a land very soon. So, we will only have one more left. And the Shadow's Verdict is pretty good here. Alrighty, alrighty. So we're beholding the multiverse here now. Because if we can find one more land here, we're looking pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. So yeah, we're taking a hit here for 8, which is a lot. But we have to find a land. All we have to do is to find a freaking land, and we got it. And I really want that Ashiok. I really do. Look at that Ashiok. Looking pretty tasty right now. Looking pretty... Oh, wow, they got a Radiant Fountain, and we found another land. So I really want as many lands as possible. And yeah, goes out of here. Oh, they just surrendered. Can we get into the numbers? All right, what a finish. What a freaking finish. Get in there. It is time for the shout out of the Patreons and members. Oh. Alright, that was my special song for the shout out. Did I prepare it? No, it just came out of my heart. Like all the thanks and the gratitude that I have for all my members and patrons. I also had to push this on the side a little bit because we have a new Nicopolis God Pharaoh. That switched from the Goldspan Dragons to the God Pharaohs. That is grand enough. Also, very huge thanks to our newest Patreon or member, Automaton. I think he's on the membership. So yeah, thank you very freaking much for joining the Zadra the Great-Hearted Club. And thank you, Grandov, for becoming a Nicopolis God Pharaoh. That also means you can send me a deck. So do so we can maybe even play it on the channel this season. I mean, it's only 5 days left or 4 days left, so you better be quick about it. But enough, let's say thanks, show our gratitude to our awesome members and patrons that help me keep the lights on. And yes, as I already said, I do have lights. So, helping me keep the lights on here on MTG Malone, I'm very freaking grateful. Let's start with our Zadra the Great-Hearted. And yeah, my girlfriend just pointed out that I had forgotten the E, so it was Great-Hearted. And now they're Great-Hearted, so yeah, very freaking sweet. So, we have Randy Campbell, John, Chris Stevens, John Cooney, and our newest member, Automaton. Thank you guys so very freaking much for supporting the channel. Now we have the Goldspan Dragons. Waffles, which had another name, but they asked me to change it to Waffles, and I will love to say it every single day from now on, because waffles are so sweet. Then we have Randy aka Donald T, with Floriano Scott, with Jan Newman, Simster65, Anthony, and Tim Clanna. And then of course we have our 3 Nicopolis God Pharaohs. We have Earl, Chris Katowski, and our newest addition, Grandov, who also asked me to change their name, so here you are. You guys are freaking awesome. If you want to check out the Patreon or membership, there's a button down below. It would help me out very freaking much to get all the cards for the next set. I mean, we're looking good. We also have some packs already, but yeah. it is alright. And if you don't have any hard-earned cash to share with the channel, don't you worry about it, sweet summertime. There's other stuff you can do to support the channel, like subscribing. It's free. It's so free. You just have to push one button, and if you push the little bell down there, you even get notified every single video that I'm putting out the moment I put it out, so you don't even have to search for it. It will just appear on your screen of your phone. Very freaking sweet. And if you're liking the videos, sharing a comment, and sharing the video with your friends, it gives you extra karma points. So thank you guys so very freaking much for the ongoing support. We're going strong to the 3,500 already. I'm very freaking grateful. So today was freaking awesome. We went 5-0. 5-0. That is nice. Yesterday somebody complained that I shouldn't put down win rates for the decks when I'm only playing them for 5 or 6 games. Maybe they're right, but I mean going 5-0 is pretty sweet. And in today's economy, that means a lot, especially with such a controlly deck. We encountered a lot of aggressive decks, which is exactly what we want to encounter. And we got into the numbers. We're top 1,500, and I really freaking hope that on tomorrow's video and tomorrow's live stream, we will be able to get even higher. Maybe we can get into top 1,000, which would be so freaking sweet. And I think with a deck like this, you can absolutely make it, because you have so many answers, and the only thing that could really screw you over is not finding the lands when you have the removal, or not finding the removal when you have all the lands. So that is something that could happen. Also, I almost cursed. So, sorry for that, children, if you're watching. I'm very sorry. You shouldn't curse in front of a large crowd. Unless you're doing heavy metal. If you're doing heavy metal, then F yeah, you should curse on stage every single time, and I will do that if I'm back on stage very soon. So thank you guys so very freaking much. Also, if you see this video before the game is on, check out the Italy game and then come back. I hope that they will just be as successful as I was today. That would be very freaking awesome, because I don't know why, but as soon as Italy plays in World or European Championships, I'm a fan of soccer somehow. And here I am, a sucker for soccer. So, thank you guys so very freaking much. We rank good, I'm in a good mood. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.